FKP. Today I'm going to be doing a what's in rotation. I haven't done one really in, I don't know, it's been a while. But this one's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be talking about a couple of rifles and not just pistol and one rifle that I've been shooting or whatever, how I've done it in the past. But before we get into that, let's get the self-sponsorship out of the way. So this is going to be sponsored by myself, all of my projects, everything that I'm involved in. So if you're new here to watching me ramble about bullshit, first and foremost, housepartydistro.com. If you need t-shirts, we make t-shirts, soft goods, those types of fucking things. housepartydistro.com. There's a contact us link on the website. Hit that. Someone will reach out to you, get you sorted. Superior Defense, nothing ever on the website for sale, so I'm fucking sorry. Overpassbags.com. Today I actually have a meeting with my bag dude, and we are going to be producing some new bags. Hopefully get them out within the next couple of months. New colors, restocks, they're fucking coming, I promise. InfiniteArmory.com. It's the best way to sell your shit to other people who want the same shit that you have for sale. You need to join. When you join, you need a code. Use SupDef. It'll give you a vendor account. Shout out to absolutely everyone else. Shout out to Silencer Co. Shout out to fucking AAC. Shout out to fucking Q. Shout out to Forward Observations Group, Dirty Kid, Grave Solutions, Room Temp Pizza. Let's see, who else do I fucking absolutely love? I have all the homies, so yeah. Privateer Group, D, I love you. You're one of the best dudes ever. Annex Defense, he's the guy who actually makes all of the Arca plates that I run and a couple of other things. We have a couple of projects coming up here shortly. So there you go. Handful of those fucking dudes. Yeah. So FKP, what's in rotation? I have been shooting a handful of different guns. I've kind of switched gears as the seasons are about to change in Vegas, which means season 1 is it's cold. Season 2 is it's hot as fuck. So the first gun that I've been shooting the most of is going to be this right here. I've talked about this a couple of times. This is an R&D Squid rifle. So this is going to be a 10.5-inch upper with the Velos K. You can see that I have a Mod Light OKW on here with a Echo Arms body and Echo Arms light mount. This is made out of steel so it doesn't flex. The Raid XE with the Unity button up here on the rear just for the light. I don't run one for my laser. And then I have switched most of my mounts out because I am trying to get a fucking paycheck from Unity. Let's be real here. I say trying to get a paycheck. That's never going to fucking happen. But I have started to switch shit out. I am no longer with Castle. That is just something that happened. I have moved on because other projects demand more attention from me, which I will talk about that on the last rifle. But on this one, you're going to see that I have the spur on here, which has this right here, this mount, which is super fucking rad. I actually really love this thing. I believe this is called the RDM, which if you haven't seen one of these before, it has this magnifier, aim point, obviously. It has a little arm on the back, and it mounts right here. And then it has this button, you can see, to where you lock it in. If you press it this way, it comes up, it's red. You could pull it out. Don't pull out. This is on a shank. Cool, whatever. Now your gun you don't have a fucking flip to side because you don't need it. You just throw this motherfucker back in here, press the button down, it's good to go. This is a machine gun, so this is a SupDef lower with a Squid siphon on here, and it's got a super select fire in it, so SSF. Super rad gun. I do enjoy shooting this thing. The next gun that I have essentially switched into shooting because the season has changed. I'm going to start doing more long range or mid to long range, and I rebuilt this yesterday or the day before. This is going to be a 14.5. Guys will call these SPRs. I call them gap guns. This is something that I've been doing for a while. This is not the right can on here. I don't know why this is on here, but it is. So here it is. This is a Knights 14.5-inch Mod 2. So it's a carbine Mod 2. I have traditionally an RC2 on here, but there is an RC3, which I don't think I've shot this since I did my first RC video. So 14.5-inch, running the Surefire 4-prong, running a slew of Surefire muzzle devices on here. I forgot that I had this, and I needed an actual long Atlas, so I just never took these stickers off of it because my buddy sent it to me. But there you go, Atlas bipod, running the Annex on the bottom for tripod adaptation. Sup-def lower. This has a Geisley, I believe an SSAE in it. Another siphon, Squid siphon. I am running an ATAC R1-8 in the Reptilia mount with an Acro up top. This is going to get swapped out because I'm going to put a diving board on here because I'm actually going to put my Marzell on this gun and get pretty deep into shooting 77 grain, 5.56 or 73 ELDM, which I just had this conversation with a buddy, but apparently there's dudes out there getting crazy, like, mile shots out of these guns. I'll call bullshit, but also at the same time, I'm probably going to try and shoot this thing anywhere from 600 to 1,000 meters using 73 ELDM, and yeah, I don't know. 5.56 is fucking crazy because 14.5 1,000-meter shots. As marketing has progressed with Superior Defense for some new projects that are coming up, this is a guns that I shot last night locally here because I'm trying to get more involved in the Vegas scene with shooting down at Discount Firearms, the Las Vegas Gun Club guys. Those dudes are super fucking rad. Shout out to Chris down there at Discount. He's probably one of my favorite gun shop dudes in town. Range spots too. So I actually needed to do a video on the 416, and it might get its own video eventually because these things are fucking cool. This is a CAG clone, so it has all the desert dirt color shit on it, along with the goofball rare Surefire stuff and the rare tan other parts. So I'm not actually going to talk too much about this because I'll make its own video, but I did shoot this last night and it's here, so I'm going to talk about that. Or I was going to talk about that. Throw it out there. Now, last but not least, this is the gun that I just shot on this trip, and you may have seen it over on SupDef or even this other Instagram. But this is the rifle that I have been shooting because it is an R&D Squid armament rifle. This is the gun that I shot on that fucking trip that I just came back from. It is going to be the Squid rail, right? This is a 9.5, so this is a 10.5-inch gun. This is actually chambered in 300 Blackout. Has the Squid upper receiver, and it has a Squid lower receiver with the Squid siphon. I am running a Squid mantle, and you can see that I have the Unity gas cap on here with a hot button and an XE. Once again, no other fucking switches on this. Unity up top right here for the T2, and a Unity 4x flip to center magnifier. So, yeah. And also you can see I was shooting 190 sub X for this. Oh, siphon or STM. Short configuration with the anchor brake. When I took this thing apart, it has so much unburnt powder in it. It's kind of fucking ignorant. And I'm running a Plan B, or whatever the fuck they call this muzzle device. Cherry Bomb, sorry, Cherry Bomb. So this is the setup that I was shooting on that Nutria hunt, and I'm going to do another video here in the next week because I am actually going to take a rifle class up at Silencer Co., and I chose violence, and I plan on shooting the 10.5-inch 300 Blackout, the Squid rifle, because you need to get some fucking R&D going. Also, someone's going to ask, but this has a Noveske stainless barrel in it. That's purely just because I love Noveske. I love their barrels. They're solid. But yeah, so this gun is the gun that I've been shooting the most, purely for R&D. And yeah, so this rifle And the other three, so the other Squid 5.56, 10.5 inch, and then the 14.5 are the guns that I have been shooting primarily. And I will talk about one more rifle that I'm about to roll back into full rotation just because of the weather change. I actually lied, and I'm going to show you two more rifles that I've been shooting. So this is a gun that I did a video with on the Velos K, or the Velos in general, with 6 arc. So I've talked about this rifle, right? So this is actually now, technically was the R&D rifle for 6 arc. You can see it has a Squid lower on it. Oh, nope, I lied. This has a sub-def lower on it. My bad. There was a Squid lower on this, and I fucking stole it. So again, 14.5 inch, 6 arc. It has a proof barrel in it with the Silencer Co. 7.62 Spec War with the sub-def collab can on there. An Atlas, some more Annex goodies. So this Annex actually makes this throw lever right here for these Atlases. They got the plates down here because, let's be real, I shoot a lot off a tripod. The Squid trunk rail, this is a 13 inch for the 14.5. And then I have another Geisley trigger in there. An ATAC R 1-8 with the T2 on the Reptilia. This is something that was set up for when we were hunting coyotes and we were shooting thermal. So it was kind of a redundant situation for me. And honestly, I just had it laying around, so I figured I would throw it the fuck on there. And when I shot this the first time, when I went to fucking Oklahoma with the Dirty Kid boys and hunted with Amatine, this was a machine gun, if you don't remember. I'm going to go ahead and say that I didn't get the... Nope, it just didn't go all the way back. 6 arc does not like to be shot in a machine gun. It didn't like being shot as a machine gun. But there it is right now, so now it's back to semi-auto, and it is actually very accurate. I need to go back out and confirm 0 with this, and possibly swap this out for a fucking top rail, so I can run my Marzell on this, or another variation of a laser rangefinder with a ballistics computer in it. And then the next gun that we're going to be talking about is something, I don't know if I did a video on this recently, but if I didn't, I need to. All right, I promise I'm done fucking throwing surprises out there, then lying and saying that I'm not showing you something else. Last but not least, this is going to be the gun that I have been shooting quite a bit because we have started getting into night vision long range. Obviously, as the weather changes, this is going to be something in what we kind of rotate into shooting for actual fun out here. So this is going to be my Noveske 6.5 Creedmoor 12.5. This was a no-def collab rifle. So 12.5 inch 6.5 Creedmoor. This also has a Spec War 7.62 out front, the long boy, because let's be real, a 12.5 inch gun with a long fucking can on it is tight. We are running the Leupold Mark V HD. This is going to be a 3.6 to, you guess it, 18. And then I am running an L3 Storm up top on the Knight's Armament 35 mil with the diving board. And then I actually run a PVS 24 LR on this gun, and it is fantastic. This unit, even if it is old as shit, it doesn't have applied ballistics in it. This thing is fucking cool. Just even using it for the illuminator, just the illuminator, not even the fucking laser or any other shit. This unit is fucking rad. Pretty hyped on it, I'm not gonna lie. And you can see my button set up on here, which works for me when I shoot off of a tripod. I do need to throw a bipod on this, but that's a different fucking story. So that's what's currently in rotation for me. Weather changing, that's going to change a lot of how I shoot and what we do. So as of right now, this is the setup. These are the setups that I will be shooting. And I will do another video probably next week because, again, I am going up to Sanjco to take a class. And I will talk about the pistol and the rifle that I'm bringing, which is the Squid, and what kit and gear and so on and so forth. So FKP, I've been talking shit a lot on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I'll put all that shit here. Last video I said I was going to do that. Didn't do it because I'm bad at fucking editing and I'm bad at putting out good media. So have a good one. Remember, I said it even at the end of the last video, don't chase broads, chase money.